where after months of speculation, delay and intense political buzz, Yogi Adityanath has executed a major cabinet expansion in the state. But the messaging is absolutely clear. This is not a routine reshuffle. This is the BJP's big social, caste and political reset ahead of the 2027 assembly election. So the swearing-in ceremony took place at the Lok Bhavan in Lucknow, where a series of new faces and also promotions set the tone about BJP's next phase of politics in UP ahead of elections. So former UP BJP President Bhupendra Singh Chaudhary took oath as a cabinet minister. A huge signal by the BJP because Chaudhary is one of the BJP's most important Jat faces in western Uttar Pradesh, and his entry into the cabinet strengthens both the party's organizational structure and its social balancing in a region that's going to be crucial in 2027. And then there is another big moment, that is SP rebel Manoj Pandey also took oath as cabinet minister in the Yogi government. Going across to Adib, my colleague. Adib, significant messaging by Yogi Adityanath ahead of the 2027 elections. Caste calculus in focus, some promotions, some entry of, say, turncoats. Two faces that people are talking about, obviously the former UP BJP president Bhupendra Chaudhary and also Manoj Pandey, Samajwadi Party rebel. But tell us about the larger message that the BJP is sending out ahead of 2027 with this cabinet expansion in UP.
I will certainly see the Yogi government and the BJP of Uttar Pradesh, they are trying to send a message, and it's also a preparation message for the upcoming 2027 polls in Uttar Pradesh with this cabinet expansion. Now, with the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has included 8 people into his cabinet, where 2 people have been promoted from the MOS to the independent charge, while 2 important names as Bhupendra Chaudhary, who is the former BJP state president, he has been inducted as the cabinet minister. And then we have Samajwadi Party rebel MLA, who was also the chief whip of the Samajwadi Party, Manoj Pandey. He has been inducted as the cabinet minister. Now, while picking up these names, the BJP and the Yogi government, they have ensured that they are focusing on the entire Uttar Pradesh. From western Uttar Pradesh, we have Bhupendra Chaudhary. To central Uttar Pradesh, we have other people such as Manoj Pandey. And then there's a representation of the women ministers also, such as Krishna Paswan. So yes, all these people have been included in the Yogi cabinet. They are trying to give out a larger message. Right now, I'm outside the Jan Bhavan, and you can see the commotion that's going on. All the ministers, they have taken the oath, and now they are moving out of Jan Bhavan. So you can see heavy security forces, they have been deployed. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will be coming out shortly from this very gate. All the ministers, those who have taken the oath, now they are moving out of the Jan Bhavan. And the message is clear that the Yogi government, they are preparing for the 2027 polls. And with this cabinet expansion, they are trying to pitch in all the ministers and all trying to build up all the caste equations in the state of Uttar Pradesh.
Right, and Western UP becomes the focal point right now. In addition to the ministers we spoke about, there was also Ajit Singh Pal and Somendra Tomar, who've been elevated, as Adib has been pointing out, as ministers of state with independent charge, and 4 more BJP leaders who've been inducted as ministers of state. So Krishna Paswan, Surendra Diler, Hansraj Vishwakarma and Kailash Rajput. So look at the pattern here. This cabinet expansion is built around 4 things. 1, Dalit outreach. Number 2, non-Yadav OBC consolidation. Number 3, the Western Uttar Pradesh balancing. And number 4, the organizational strengthening. So Krishna Paswan and Surendra Diler will help strengthen the BJP's Dalit Social Coalition. Hansraj Vishwakarma adds to the party's continued non-Yadav OBC strategy, a social formula that has been central to the BJP's success in Uttar Pradesh. Kailash Rajput adds another important community representation layer, and Bhupendra Chaudhary's entry clearly signals that the BJP is putting a lot of focus on Uttar Pradesh, Western Uttar Pradesh, well before the 2027 battle. Going back to Adib. Adib, what's happening around you? Lots of action, I believe. Adib, if you can hear me, can you take us through what's happening around you outside the Jan Bhavan?
will Sagrika see all the ministers, they have taken the oath today at around 3:30 p.m. The oath ceremony started at the Jan Bhavan, and now, as you can see in the visuals, all the ministers, those who have taken the oath, they are moving out of the Jan Bhavan. These ministers have taken the oath, and as you have been mentioning, the Yogi government, they have ensured that they are focusing on all the caste and region in the Uttar Pradesh. They are not leaving any part of the Uttar Pradesh. They are focusing on Western Uttar Pradesh, they are focusing on Central Uttar Pradesh, Eastern Uttar Pradesh, and also especially focusing on the caste equation, as the opposition have been targeting the Yogi government on various issues.
Yes.
But with this cabinet expansion, Yogi government is trying to send out a clear message that we are focusing on each and every caste, we are focusing on each and every religion, and we are also focusing on the women, as the BJP have been...
Sabka Vikas blueprint versus the Samajwadi Party's PDA pitch, but also, yes, a lot of arithmetic in question, a lot of messaging there by this big reset in the cabinet ahead of 2027 elections. Akhilesh Yadav also has taken aim at the Bharatiya Janata Party. So Akhilesh Yadav says, and I'm going to read from his translated post. Let's actually go across and read what Akhilesh Yadav has said after 8 new faces have been given a place in the UP cabinet. Something to do to pass time. That's what Akhilesh Yadav is saying. So this is nothing but a time pass exercise as per Akhilesh Yadav. He says, anyway, they have no role in the cabinet expansion. A chit will come from over there, and here it will just be read out. So here he's trying to say that the ministers who've been elevated or who've been given promotions, who've been brought in, they really have no role, and a chit is given from Delhi, and that's how the BJP in UP acts. Then he goes on to say, in BJP rule, the meaning of the chief minister has anyway been reduced to just this, messenger, a courier messenger. So sharp barbs there coming in from Akhilesh Yadav, once again letting our viewers know that this is a translated post that we are reading out for you. Meanwhile, the public is asking whether you'll watch the film sitting in the front row or from the back. The public's request is that you watch the film carefully. It might just lead to some awakening by understanding the principle of Kansfal, and perhaps even some positive changes. So here he's mocking the entire exercise. He is also saying that this was done, it's a time pass exercise, and the BJP really, those who've been elevated really will have no big role. So war of words here escalating between the BJP and the Samajwadi Party. Akhilesh Yadav taking aim. With that, let's once again thank you, Adi, for getting us the latest details.